following video contains spoilers. If you are playing or intend on playing the Outskirts of Sanity 2 and do not wish to receive spoilers, then please do not watch this video. Thank you. Hello everybody, I am Pjaypit and welcome back to another episode of my Outskirts of Sanity 2 developer commentary. So last episode we secured ourselves some iron and some pretty good loot out of Ferris Fields, and now I'm going to be moving on to the final area of Intersection 3, the Grey Wool, which is Winter Wasteland. So my inventory is pretty set to go. I'm using the best gear I have. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is switch this chest piece because it's pretty low, and I know at least one area later in the map that this will be more useful. So I'm going to save it for then. I also enchanted this champion's chest plate, so now I have a pretty good set of armor. I will need these backup boots though because these are running low. And yeah, so I mean I used some of these enchantment bottles and the books I got from Ascension to make a pretty good chest piece. So now I have an amazing set of armor coming together, which will make it very hard for me to die, which is just what I want. So without wasting any more time, let's move on into Winter Wasteland. So this area is a little bit different than most. Okay, what is up with this? This right here. This is not supposed to be here. This is a glitch. These actually were supposed to be packed ice, and I think what I did at one point during making this is I accidentally went into Minecraft 1.6, in which the packed ice was not yet in the game, and so it just turned all these into little holes, which I'll fix in the final release version. It's not a big deal. It's really not, but just something I, obviously got to fix. But none of the rest of the area has the packed ice, so it's not a problem. Okay, hand me some signs here. Beware, a local tribe of skeletons has domesticated a herd of cows and now ride them as trusty steeds into battle. They, as well as their zombie accomplices, are fearsome warriors with incredible attack power and strong armor. They will defend their land. Yeah, so what I had an idea of doing skeletons on horses, and for some reason I couldn't get the horses to work. I think it may have been because they didn't have saddles, which I realized later. But every time that the horse took damage, it would kick its front legs up and the skeleton would fall off, which I think might have to do with not having a saddle, like I said, but I'm not really sure, so I ended up just going with cows. Plus, it's still kind of funny just to have skeletons riding around on cows anyway. So, and plus, this is a good food source if you wanted to farm these for now. But it is nighttime out here, and as you can notice, it's an open air. It is an open air area, but the thing is, if you take it on at night, actually I'll show this off. Once I take down these skeletons, these mobs, you may notice an ironclad skeleton spawned. I think his head might be golden apples, so he drops golden apples, I think, and obviously he has iron armor. Pretty good. I think he has a power 3 bow. Actually, it's not really doing much damage because I, of course, have really good armor on. But probably should be taking this area on in the daytime. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually because these natural spawns are going to get in the way. You may have just heard that a potion splashed. What I did here to get these mobs to spawn during the day and make this area a constant threat, even if you're taking it on at daytime, is I did a stacked entity spawner with a potion on top, so that it always spawns during the day. Potions aren't affected by light when spawning. So basically, what it is I think a wither and slowness potion that if you're standing near the skeleton or zombie whenever it drops, oh, I just looked at that Enderman. Then it will damage you. Coming after me, buddy? Where you at? Let's get this over with. I also brought this battle scythe along because I looked at the enchantments and it's a lot better than I remember it being. Let's just kill him. Yeah, he didn't even hit me. Like, that just shows how good my armor is. Oh, and it's daytime. Perfect. Sweet. So, let's move on. This sword's about to break, so I have a battle scythe to back me up. And I think I'm just going to try to destroy most of these spawners and not bother just torching them up, because obviously it's daytime and torching will do nothing, as I said before. So, keep an eye on my hunger bar, and let's move through this. Now that you can take the left or the right path, both are exactly the same. I don't think there's even any loot on either path. It's just whatever side you want to take. I'll be taking the right, I guess. And then up here, you might notice if you try to go along the outside, there are some creeper spawners. I'll show off one of them. I'll show off one of them. Maybe they'll notice me. Hey guys, shoot one of them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're speed creepers. They are speed creepers. And of course they have their potion on their head so that they can spawn during the daytime. So they're dangerous. If you try to cheat this area out and go along the outside, you're gonna have a little bit more trouble with that. It's not impossible, obviously, but a little bit more difficulty with that. And let's take this guy out. All in all, this area isn't that hard, I don't think. Oh, that cooked the steak for me. It's just kind of another interesting game mechanic that I was trying out. Obviously, I'd never really seen anything like this in a CTM map. And if you couldn't already tell, that one of the things that I was trying to do in this map was try out a lot of new things and new mechanics, things like that. Oh, he got hit with his own slowness potion. That's funny. Oh, and I'm just about to get hit too. I think it's actually 30 seconds, the full thing. Because obviously you're not going to get hit with most of it most of the time. So if I made it a 10-second potion, you'd only get a couple seconds most times you got hit. So by 30 seconds, it's pretty much always going to be a decent amount. And these guys drop unbreaking books, which is really good. That's perfect because if you farm the zombies, I think it's the zombies in fiery halls, then you're going to get the protection books and EXP, and if you farm these guys, you're going to get the you're going to get unbreaking books. So right there, perfect way to have an amazing set of armor with very little work. In fact, by just killing these, I'm already racking up the books, and the skeletons are the ones that drop the golden apples, and they're power 3 bows. So I mean, if you want to do some bow combining, you can have a great bow here too. I also have a little bit of spring allergies. If you couldn't already tell, my nose is a little stuffed. I keep forgetting. It's hard to remember that, even though I'm the one who made this. Let's back off a little bit. And these spawners do have increased range to make them more deadly, as you could probably tell. These boots are about to go. But the cows, they aren't the cow skeletons aren't a huge threat because, of course, they are on cows which don't move toward you. Oh, I keep forgetting, that's 10 seconds. So, I mean, the cows are less deadly, the skeletons are less deadly than they could be, potentially, but that makes up for it with their really good bows. Let me just kill you and back off. Alright, and snag that armor, which I don't need, and some golden apples. Now, here we are entering the first of the 2 valleys in the area, and this is kind of cool. You see the structure in the middle. The chests aren't loaded yet from this distance, but there are chests on top of that structure in the middle, and in that little tube in the middle, you might be able to see there's 3 or 4 spawners. These are wide area spawners that pump out about 10 to 12 of each type of mob, making this a really dangerous area. And I'm going to try to do my best to just run through it real quick and get to the loot before the creepers start to spawn, because that's where the trouble starts. The speed creepers really do mess you up. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Sorry guys, I had to cut there for a sec. If you didn't notice, I I had to sneeze real bad. But I'm up on here now, getting this loot, and I think this will cause water. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. There. Okay. Alright, now I just don't want to get shot down, but I want to go down here and destroy these spawners as soon as possible. Before this entire thing gets filled with mobs. I think it's just these 3. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Alright, now let's see what we have in these chests. I'm not going to go ahead and read every sign, but I'll know what's in it based on... this looks like food, medium. I will obviously take this stuff. Pretty good food all around. Let's dump this. We don't really need it. Keep the books, of course. Here we have building blocks, medium, I think. I will take the stone bricks. And the... regular bricks, I guess. Here we have potions, medium. I'm gonna leave this here because I'll take regen in one of these, I guess. And then I think this is a thick winter coat. Protection 3, fire protection 4. It's pretty good. I can't possibly feel cold in this. May as well grab it. I probably won't end up using it that much, but anyway. So that is this area. I think I came from this way, so... Did I? I think I have to go this way. I kind of lost my bearings and all of that. I think I should have my render distance on 16 chunks. I don't know why it's not loading that far. I'm gonna take a guess and go this way. Thanks for the little boost. Yeah, this is the right way. As you see, more spawners and a chest over there. This is actually the path to the wool. So I'll move through this pretty quickly. Grab this chest. Just chain armor. Don't really need any of that. But if you did, that's there for you. I'm gonna ignore that spawner. Let's get through here. The good thing about this scythe is that it has the knockback, and the corpses that drop the potions won't be as close, which is pretty nice. Don't need that. Don't need that. All the EXP, and there's the wool. So yep, and there's the creepers. And there's the many creepers, the dozens and dozens of creepers. I'm going to try to do this as intelligently as possible. Okay, that's good. That's good. The thing with these guys is that they're incredibly fast, but they do not have any increased or any shortened explosion time. So they may catch up to you, but then they'll pause to explode. And there's one on the fleecy box. Get down. There's one there too. I'm gonna try to. I can't have the fleecy box explode, but I want to do this as quickly as possible. Destroy them. Okay, Now that that problem is out of the way... Oh! Oh, that could have been real bad. That could have been really, really bad. Let's descend into the fleecy box. Grab ourselves the gray wool. What am I doing here? What am I doing? There we go. What do I not need? Stack of blocks, I guess. Don't need that. Alright, and then there's some loot chests over there, but I think they are just ender pearls. There's, I can just ender pearl over there and grab them. Okay, perfect, perfect. Don't think any of the creepers are close enough to destroy me. Let's get these spawners taken care of, and perfect. Okay. Let's see, we have some more ender pearls, which is pretty nice. There's some more EXP waddles, some golden apples, and I'm going to just dump those off, and I'll dump the chicken, because it's the worst food that I have on me. So I think that's going to be it. I'm actually just going to... Nah, I'll run through. I'll run it. I'll run it. These guys aren't that hard to deal with. As long as you keep running, you're going to be fine. But they are pretty dang quick. I mean, you can pretty much just outrun them. And it's turning nighttime, so I definitely want to be out of here as quickly as possible. But yeah, so far, not really that hard of an area. It wasn't supposed to be insanely difficult, just kind of a different thing going for it. An outdoor themed area with monsters that could still spawn at in the day because of potion on their head. Slightly more difficult monsters, but also you don't have to deal with the copious natural spawns. Sorry about that. If you heard my phone going off, you don't have to deal with the natural spawns as much as long as you take it on during the day, which of course is the smart thing to do here. And if I just go on straight through this passageway, it will take me to the path to the next intersection. If I can get by these guys without them hitting me and bumping me around and annoying me. Not that they can really do much to me in this armor, but just want to get through. Do I have a speed potion? I do not. That would have been nice. Keep my hunger bar topped off at all times, of course, is essential. And we have a couple of gas towers. These are basically a copy of the ones that I made in Ferris Fields. Except I swapped out the nether brick fences for this part with ice to make it more thematic for the area, of course. And yeah, they're really not that dangerous. I don't think the spawning rate is turned up that dramatically. So if you run through here, you're fine. Maybe I spoke too soon. I think one or two spawned. Alright, and if I could just not suck at shooting today. Ah, screw it. Really just don't care. Alright. Let's kill this guy. Wow, I really do suck at shooting today. Okay. Okay. Now, we are here at intersection 4. No pre-made intersection base this time. You'll see why. If you couldn't tell by that already, that means that the monument is here. The area names this time are Molten Passage, Ruins of Demise, and Awaited Sanctuary. So obviously the Awaited Sanctuary is the full monument, which I think I'm going to head into next episode and show off all that, because there's some good stuff in there. But down here, if you look, there is a pit to void with something at the bottom. If you remember from Outskirts of Sanity 1, if you played it, there was something like that at intersection 3, I think. There was a pit to void with a chest at the bottom that had really good loot in it. I kind of did something as sort of a throwback to that. You have to go all the way down to the bottom. It's at void level and everything. And there's a chest that says, was it worth it? Which is exactly what the first one said from the first map. But instead of some good loot, it threw a little stick at you. So anybody who watches this before they play the map or whatever, you're gonna not have to deal with that stick troll, because I've seen several LPers so far go down there, and I think Oakley was actually pretty mad. It was funny, um, and the best part is that there's just the chest there. So the stick that says like not, I think the stick is labeled like no, not the stick troll or something like that, and then in the wall right next to the chest is some gravel that's obviously, like, it's placed there, is so it's very noticeable. And if you break the gravel and go in, there's another chest room. There's signs in there that are even more trolly that say, um, I think they say like, for those of you who didn't just rage quit after the stick troll or something like that. And then there's another chest. So now you're thinking, okay, he got me, but now I'm going to get the real loot. Open up the chest, another stick. So I kind of have to apologize. It's kind of a dick move, but I mean, it's at the same time, it's pretty funny, at least for me, in my sadistic map maker sense of humor. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. I'm going to be heading in there, placing all the wools and everything next episode. But as always, thank you for watching. This has been episode 15, I believe, of the Outskirts of Sanity 2 developer commentary with Pjaypit, and I will see you in the next episode.